Today we're going to talk about 3 different ways that you can encourage your staff to use social media to share content that your church is creating. Hello everyone, my name is Tom Pounder and I'm at ymsidekick.com, and this is the Digital in 5 show. This is where I take 5 minutes to talk about digital tools or trends that are happening around the world and how we can apply it into our ministry context. And today we're going to talk about social media and how your church can be sharing more of the content that's happening. In particular, your staffers can be sharing. Because here's the deal. As much progress as we've made on online ministry and digital content sharing, some of your staffers are still not up to speed on using social media personally or for ministry purposes. So we're going to talk about just different ways that you can encourage them and nudge them along to help them, because anytime they share, it expands your reach for your church or your ministry. More people are going to see it and more people are going to know about what's happening, whether it's biblical encouragement or hope or content you're sharing or things about big events that are happening. There's lots of different things that your staffers can be sharing. They just maybe not know how to. So we're going to talk about those 3 different things that you can do. Now, these are in no particular order, but they're really important, each and every one of them. Now, the first one is very simple. Is just simply hold tutorials at your staff meeting. Now, when you're having staff meeting, whether it's online or in person, you can still do tutorials. So my encouragement would be to go to talk to the person who's running your staff meeting, whether it's the lead pastor or the executive minister or somebody else, and ask them if you just had 5 minutes to show people how to share on social media. And at that point, you can just have everyone do it together at the same time. Take out their phone, like the Facebook page, like the Instagram account or Twitter account. Again, you'd be surprised how many people don't even like your social media pages. So make sure that they're doing tutorials and they know exactly what to share and how to share it. So that's a really simple and easy one that you can do in person, again, or online together. The second thing you can do is to send them a weekly email or every other week email highlighting things that are happening, but also questions that they can be asking on their social pages, or even better yet, sample posts that they can share on social media. Again, people may want to share the stuff on social media, but they don't know what to say and how to say it. Well, if you come up with quick little sample posts for them to use, they can then take that and just cut and paste it, or they can take it and put it in the voice that they would normally write on social media. But again, you giving them a sample post is so important. And then you sending a weekly or every other week email could be really important as well. It gives them ideas and it keeps things in front of mind so that they can be sharing. And then lastly, this is very similar to the tutorial one at staff meeting, but for you to set up a meeting with them individually or as a department, and for you to go over with them in person. Again, if you're the online guy or the digital pastor, you can be using this time to go and meet with individuals on staff or in their departments and just show them what to do, how to do it, how they can best optimize their content that they're sharing on social media as well. So it's an opportunity for you to get to know them a little bit better and connect with them so that you can cast your vision for what you're trying to do as a, again, social media director or online pastor. It's just a really easy way to do it, and it's just a good, friendly way to do it as well. So those are 3 things that you can do to really encourage the staffers to share content that's happening in your church or your ministry. Now, they're not the only 3, so I would encourage you, definitely hit it in the comment section below, especially if you're watching this on YouTube or on Facebook. Now, if you're listening to audio, definitely hit me up on Twitter at @TA Pounder. I would love to hear your thoughts on what you're doing to really encourage staffers to be sharing social media content that your church or your ministry is producing. All right, heroes, well, that wraps it up for another episode of the Digital in 5 show. Thanks again for watching or listening to this, whatever you're doing. Make sure you subscribe to it. Again, it's on YouTube. It's on the Digital Bootcamp Facebook group. It's also on iTunes and Spotify. I have all those links in the show notes below, so make sure you check out that as well today. All right, heroes, thanks so much for being with me today. I'll talk to you soon with a whole new video or audio podcast.